Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Jesse back with Witness to Evil. Guys, the topic I want to talk about today is if you're one of God's elect, then I'll tell you what, guys, you've had a bounty on your head. You were marked for death since you were a kid. This is no joke. This is serious. There's people out here like me living this. I mean, like I said, this is absolutely insane. A lot of us were born into, narcissistic, demonic families. I mean, most of the time, our story, we were raised by evil. I mean, there's really no other explanation for it. To go through all this stuff since birth, the amount of abuse and traumas that you've had to go through with these psychopaths and demonic people is unbelievable. Um, you guys, it's just they know there's something special as a child, and that's why you're labeled the black sheep. They always treat you different, treat your brothers and sisters better than you. I mean, you're the one that always gets blamed for everything. If you're that person, then this is going to pertain. Most likely it's going to pertain to you. I mean, it's absolutely just crazy the amount of stuff that we go through and we've been through in life. Like the average normal person could never go through what we have. I mean, they're literally have tried to destroy you since birth. They really have, guys. I shouldn't even be here right now. By the grace of God, I'm lucky I'm even sitting here talking to you guys right now. You know how many near death experiences that I've almost had and I've been through? It's unbelievable. They're out there, and the thing is, the devil uses the closest people to you to try to do this. Guys, how come it is that my family puts an insurance policy, takes an insurance policy out on me when I'm a kid, but my three other siblings, they don't take a life insurance policy out on them? Why? And then they got treated better than I do, and I'm put off to the side and looked like, just no one gives a shit about you, and everyone else is treated way better than you right in front of you. I mean, seriously, this is what it is. Like, guys, you're marked for death. And you wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. That's all part of your story of why you're here. This is why I had to get on here, guys, and start telling my story. I mean, this is my testimony. Okay? That's why God has put it on my heart to get on here and start to share all this stuff and to connect with other people that have gone through these things. I mean, it's unbelievable. Like, guys, I've been poisoned. I've been drugged, poisoned. I mean, put in so many bad predicaments and situations where that I shouldn't even, like I said, I shouldn't even be here. And I owe it all to God. I mean, He's the only thing that has carried me through all this. I mean, but the whole reason they're trying to take you out, guys, these people are evil. Like my family, guys, is involved. They're like occultic and like have something to do with the Freemasons and the stuff, like these secret societies they're involved in that they've tried to hide and keep secrets from me all my life. And now God has opened my eyes to all this stuff. Like the truth is finally coming out. Like God is dropping the veil on all these evil, sadistic people. And it's crazy because they act like, they haven't done anything to you. Like they gaslight you and try to act like nothing ever happened and they never did anything. And they just want you to keep playing along with this whole thing like you're a big happy family and this and that. When that's the total lie. These people are monsters, you guys. Absolute monsters. I mean, these people have to go. You have to get them out of your life. I mean, they're trying to kill you. And I know it's your family, and it really hurts once God shows that to you, how deep this really is. You don't want to believe it. You've spent all your whole life around these people, and you just don't want to believe that these people are monsters and that they're truly are demonically possessed. This is the truth, guys. This is coming out more and more all over the internet. I mean, people are telling their story now. People are getting it out there, and people can't call you crazy anymore because that's what they want. It's for people to think you're crazy to even talking about this stuff, but it's not. We're not crazy when you've seen it and been through it and have all the experiences and the receipts. There's no denying it, who they are and what they're trying to do to you. I mean, it's not just them either. It's all these people in your community trying to take you out as well. Like I said, these occultists and these Freemasons. I mean, they're all demonically possessed people. I truly believe that. I've seen it, you guys. I've seen the evil in them. God has given me the eyes to see all this, and there's no denying it. Like I don't even question anymore because I know who they are and what they are and what they're trying to take me out. They're trying to take you out, guys, because of your heart posture. They don't have what you have. These are soulless beings. They're dead inside. They're dead. They're spiritually dead people. And they hate your light and they hate what you have inside of you. They hate that you have the heart of Christ and you have a light that shines bright. They hate how you are. They hate how kind you are and empathetic and all that. Guys, they hate it because it exposes them and all their evil and how they are. So that's a threat to them. That's why the devil's using them to try to take you out, because you are a threat to the kingdom down here. I mean, this is guys, this is as real as it gets. This is it took me a long time to come to terms with this too. It really did. I didn't want to believe it. I really didn't want to believe it. I didn't want my eyes, I didn't want to be awakened to this, but I am, and you can't unsee what is, what you've seen and what you've experienced. There's no question about it. I mean, it's very hard, and it takes time to actually, it takes a lot of time to actually get a hold of it and accept it for what it is. They never loved you. They've hated your guts this whole time. They're jealous of you. They hate what you have. They can't feel the way you feel. They don't have the peace that you have. They're jealous of your peace. They're just jealous of your abilities that you have, your gifts that God has given you. And it's sad because you tried to love these people. You've taken the shirt off your back for them. You've given them all your time. You've done so much for them. Like I've like, my parents have owned I grew up on a farm and stuff, and they had businesses, and I've like put so much time and worked for nothing and did so much thinking that they loved me this whole time, when all in all they just wanted me to be their little slave. I mean, and they didn't give a shit about me. Give two shits about you. They can fake it. They can act and like fake empathy and try to, but after a while, guys, when your eyes are opened up, you see right through it. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, guys, and it's heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for God's elect, because you figure out after a while that you're never going to have a normal life like everybody else. You're just not. You're not going to have a normal life. It's going to be full of trials and tribulations. It's going to be full of loss and heartbreak, because, guys, it's the truth. You don't even realize it until, I didn't even realize it until I was like 38 years old what's going on, guys, and I'm 43 now. I didn't realize that why all this crazy stuff was happening around me was them trying to set traps and snares and to try to take my life. Like, are you kidding me? There's nobody you can go talk to about that around your town, and they probably know about it secretly behind your back. And they want you out too, because you make them look bad. You're kind, you're generous, you have a big heart, you're giving, you have empathy they don't have. You have that heart posture, and they can't believe it, and that's a threat. You make them look bad in every way, and they don't want to. They're demonic, guys. They're evil. They can't. They don't want to. They can fake and try to be and act out how you are, but it just you can see through it. it's just a lie. It's a lie, and they're wearing a mask at the end of the day. Um, I mean, I'm telling you guys, you're lucky to even be here. I mean, you guys that know that already, you know what I'm talking about. Um, I like I don't know. In another video, I was saying too, like I've lost everything like 5 times, guys, because they've set up traps and snares to make me fail and fall and financially decimate me many times, guys. I mean, it's crazy. Like I have no semblance of a normal life. I have never been married. I've never been able to, have a relationship long enough to have a child with anybody. It's not been allowed, guys. I've been with plenty of women and had plenty of relationships, but it's never worked. It's like they were all agents of the devil. It was all like his minions they set up to come around me and try to take me out. I mean, I really can't believe I'm sitting here right now talking to you guys on here. Um, you are marked for death. There's no question about it, and they're never going to stop. They're never going to stop. They're still doing it to me today, guys. Actually, it's ramped up even 10 times harder because they can't even believe I'm still here. But you know what? The one good thing about all this, guys, is you know what the one thing that's backfired on them and that what it has done is made me the strongest individual that I don't know anybody on this level. I've never met anybody on my level in life around here anyway. Maybe online I've seen them and I've talked to. But not in person. These people couldn't walk a freaking week in your shoes. They would crumble. The average person would crumble if they even had to go through a quarter of what you had to go through. They would have already killed themselves. And that's what they really want you to do. They even better if you could kill yourself. And that's what they really hope you're going to do after they've done and tried to take your whole life from you and everything. They want you to just off yourself, really. They want you to do it so they can just go and collect all that insurance money on you and stuff that they got on you. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, these psychos are still paying all these insurance policies since I'm a kid. I'm like, you know what? And now I laugh and I want to say it, but I can't because I got to play the game. I got to play the game. I mean, these people you have to cut out of your life. God wants you to get the hell away from them. There's nothing good about them, guys, and it's all fake. They're phonies and it's all a lie. Your life's been a lie. Everything. I mean, freaking A, these bring it. I tell them, bring it. You ain't never taken me out, and I'm unbreakable. Bring it. You want any one of them watching this? Freaking bring it on. I ain't going anywhere. And that's all thanks to God. All they've done is make me tough as nails. All they've done is make me grow as an individual. And that's what's going to happen to you. God takes this all and uses it for your good to mold you for the person that he wants you to be. I would have never came to God if it wasn't for these people doing this. You just wouldn't. When you have nobody left and everybody's forsaken you and just like pretty much shunned you out of the community, who else do you have to turn to but God? I would never have done it hadn't it been for all this. So I thank God for actually putting me through all this turmoil, trauma, and abuse. As bad as it was, but it's definitely, and it sounds sick, all this stuff, but it really has shaped and molded me to the person I am today, which is way better of a person than I ever was. Because guys, I was a freaking drinking every day, on drugs, freaking trying to hide the pain, trying to mask the pain and the traumas, and just trying to numb myself because I couldn't handle about all this stuff that has happened. It's just been crazy. But now God has cleaned me up off all that stuff, you guys. Like, it's a miracle. It really is a miracle. It's absolutely just nothing. I mean, you can't explain it any more than it's just a miracle. And it's God. And it's all God. It couldn't be anything else. Because I sure the hell didn't do it alone. I didn't get through this alone. And he's the only thing you have in life now. He's the only thing you have. He's all you've ever had. You just didn't realize it. And guys, like, my dad died when I was 1, so that was another thing. So I had a stepfather come in. It wasn't even my real father, so that even made it even more. Like, he didn't give a shit. He had 2 kids with my mother, and I had a real sister and a half, but they were all just been against me. I was just like the weirdo sitting in the corner, like the alien, and like treated like just the redheaded stepchild. I mean, it's very sick and disgusting. And then they want to act like nothing's ever happened, and it's crazy. They want you to come to all these families events because they don't want you out there telling them all the secrets, and they don't want you sharing all the stuff that's happened to you and what they've done to you. They don't want to look bad. They need to protect their image. They can't have you out there spewing all this stuff about them. They're really scared of you getting out and talking about all this stuff. But guys, it's more than them too. There's seriously, you have these Freemasons in towns. We have this big lodge, and there's tons of them everywhere. Like there's many demonic and evil people in every community like this. They're everywhere, guys. There's narcissists, demonic, psychopaths, whatever you want to call it, guys. They're demonically possessed people is what I've come to the conclusion. I studied psychology for 7 years to try to figure out what the heck was going on with these people. Why am I so different from them? And the only conclusion I could come to after studying and for 7 years straight, guys, with an earpiece in my ear, listening to tons and tons of therapists and videos and teachings of psychology, that these people are just have to be demonic. And I've studied narcissism like crazy too. And it's like the only conclusion I come to at the end of the day is demonically possessed. I know it sounds crazy, and a lot of people still can't figure that out. And it's the truth though, guys. I've seen things that would make people's hearts stop. God has revealed things to me as a kid. Even as a little kid, I've seen stuff. Supernatural things, you guys. If you're one of God's elect, He's going to show you. He's going to show you these He invites you into the supernatural realm. And I know it sounds crazy and this and that, and that's what they'll call you, crazy and that. But no, it's the truth, you guys. I've got tons of stories. I'm going to be making video after video. I've got years of content to come, and I'm just getting started on here. I have just got so much to share, guys, over my 43 years of what's been going on in my life, and just having my eyes open to it is just, it takes a long time to process this stuff and actually believe this is really happening and that it is true, especially when you find the evidence of it. It's crazy. I mean, guys, these people are doing in my area where I live. I mean, they're freaking doing animal sacrifices and stuff, and they're doing human sacrifices too that I cannot really prove, but I have a good idea. I pretty much know that it's happening, and it's very sick, guys. These people are part of a lot of secret societies and occults that are hidden. And frig them. They want to take me out. I'm still standing here. I ain't going anywhere. You want to freaking try to strip me everything away from my life? They've already done it 5 times. I've started over 5 times, guys. That would make the average person crumble. They would give up on life. They would have put a bullet in their head. Not me. I'm not doing it. It's because of faith in God that I had my whole life. I'm one of God's. I'm one of God's elect. And that's the only reason I sit here before you today. It's all because of Him. Nothing that I did. I've endured. But it's been hard. When I hear a lot of these other people trying to be chosen and this and that, and they think they are. No, everyone thinks it's cool and wants to be a chosen. No, you don't. You don't know how this walk is. If you knew what you had to go through, if you really knew what you had to go through to be one of us, to be one of God's elect, you would freaking run. You would run so far away from this life, it's unbelievable. You would run. I'm telling you, these people, it's funny how, I'm going to do another video on that too, down the road. I'm sick and tired of these people talking about I'm not going through a damn thing in life. You ain't going through gang stalking. You don't got people up your ass 24/7. Quit faking and lying on here about it, because there's tons of people on here, and it's, you ain't going through this life. This life ain't for you. This isn't something you would even remotely make it. I mean, so But the ones that are going through this and they know what I'm talking about and can relate with me, God bless you all, and I feel for you, and I know what you're going through, and I know the pain and the trauma and all the evil things that are done to you. It's sick. It's sick, guys. You will never have any normal semblance of a life. You just can't. You never will. But that's fine because we're here to serve God. Once you realize that, you don't give a shit about this world anymore. I've given up this world. I've given up trying to fit in. I've given up trying to please people, and I've already given the shirt off my back to everybody, and they've taken everything they can out of me. I have nothing left to give to them. But I do have, I want to give to my brothers and sisters and people on here that love God and are God fearing. Every one of us has a unique story to tell, and we are so blessed to even be able to get on here and tell our testimony and get it out there to people. But anyway, guys, that's what I had on my mind today, and I wanted to get that off my chest. But tune in, guys. Keep watching, and I look forward to connecting with some of you on here. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.